Hi guys, and welcome to episode 9. Today I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 2. With me today, I have my cameraman, my editor, my pretty much go-to guy on everything that goes on with this show. If something messes up, this is the guy that deals with it. Bryan Watson, everybody.
How you doing?
So, we're going to be talking about Black Ops 2. Now, I want to come out and warn you guys, this is not going to be a fun conversation. I played the story, and I'm going to talk about that first, and then we're going to kind of go into the rest of it. Sound good?
That sounds terrible.
Sounds terrible. Does sound terrible. Anyway, story mode. I actually enjoyed the story mode quite a bit, and which is weird because I don't normally play Call of Duties for the story. I know you do. You played through all the other ones, and you played through the story. I have played through them, but it's never been like, oh, I really enjoy the story, or this is really point where it sells me on the story. I usually play through it once and then let it go and then play the multiplayer. This one I really enjoyed. It takes the guy from the first one, it's his son in the future, and you actually go back and forth between the father and the son, and you're pretty much going after the same villain. It's just when you're the father, it's when he's first coming into power and starting to do terrorist activities. And then when you're the son, this is when he's like the huge leader of this, I don't even know what you'd want to call it. I mean, because he's got so many people fooled that he's such a great leader, and they'll fight for him and do terrorist activities for him and all kinds of stuff. And I think it's a really good campaign, and I wasn't expecting it at all.
Yeah, I never dived into the campaign. I think the game initially just put me off, and I was done.
Yeah.
I played, the multiplayer a little bit, and like, I don't know if I could actually put the game in and play the campaign. I think that I was just left with a bad taste. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's probably one of the only good aspects I thought for the game. I mean, zombies, you played zombies quite a bit with some people. What do you think about that?
I like zombies. Sad thing is I've never played zombies in the other ones. In fact, World at War, never played it. I don't even own World at War. And Black Ops, we played it a little bit.
Yeah.
We got, maybe we played 5, where you were the president or Fidel Castro or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just ridiculous, I love the characters. I love the, guys running around.
I liked playing as Nixon.
And it was fun. But it was a pain in the ass. How much time did you spend, we died. Now I have to start all the way over, and this thing isn't going anywhere. I think it was just too difficult. Really, really difficult. And then I played this one, and it's essentially the same. It's the same difficulty. It's just, there's more stuff. And, you've got more guns, more stuff happening. It seems a lot funner. Plus, there's a new survival mode, or not. The survival mode is the same. There's a new where you're traveling on a bus and you go from town to town and you unlock doors and get new weapons and stuff like that.
Okay.
But for zombie shooters like Left 4 Dead, I never got into those.
Right. I know I had rented it once and you watched me play and you were about it.
Yeah, and then it came with Left 4 Dead 2, which was too fast for a zombie game to come out.
Right? They're like, here's 1, here's 2.
Yeah, it was just way too quick, way too fast. And then you have, Dead Island. And it's just like, how many zombie games are we going to have?
Well, even a lot of mainstream games that aren't based around zombies. I mean, look at Red Dead Redemption. Had a DLC based entirely off of zombies.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think... it's a cool aspect. A lot of people watch zombie movies. I think it's cool, but at some point you gotta say enough is enough.
Yeah, this series is based on the zombies. You've got, Infinity Ward's got your Spec Ops.
Right.
And then you've got, Treyarch, they've got their zombies. And it's hand in hand. Every time a Treyarch comes out, you're expecting zombies.
Right.
And it's the same zombies. And yeah, the problem that I have with zombies, strictly, right off the bat, is like, each level depicts on how much damage each zombie takes.
Right.
There's a point
Right.
where you have to get the laser, the alien weapon, and you have to pack a punch it twice in order to kill a single zombie. So it's just like, oh, the rest of the weapons in this thing is useless.
Right.
So it's just like, it's there to challenge you to see how far you can make it, and then you're just posting your score against everybody else. But I mean, it's fun. You know, I like to just run around and shoot zombies every once in a while, and then to hear the crazy antics that the characters have. You know, that's a lot of fun. You know, the travel mode where we're driving on the bus, and the robot guy is funny. he says ridiculous stuff, and that's what this game's about. You know, zombies wasn't really like meant for, this is gonna be, you know, serious. We're gonna really fend off the horde of zombies or whatever.
Right.
Resident Evil, I forgot about that one.
Resident Evil. Forgot about that
we
one.
Do a review?
We did. We did do the Resident Evil. Forgot about that one. Yeah. There's another one. Zombies.
A lot of zombie games.
Even Borderlands, their first DLC was zombies.
Yeah.
But they didn't take themselves serious. I mean, Borderlands doesn't.
Yeah, but I mean, your serious zombie games, I think, is just overwhelming. In fact, I think the Nintendo has a new zombie game. Zombie U. Yeah. I don't even know what that's about.
I don't know either. It looks interesting. Gotta wait till we get a Wii U.
But, you know, like I said, you know, zombies were fun. You know, like, if you're playing with somebody else that you know. You know, I tried playing online, and I'm like...
Well, since you're talking about online, let's talk about the elephant that's in the room. Because everybody has an opinion about this game, and it's either this side of the spectrum that is really good, or it's this side of the spectrum that it's absolute garbage. And I have to say, I'm going to take this right out. We popped it in, you know, and we had played, you know, Modern Warfare 2. We had played Modern Warfare 3. We had played Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I had played some World at War. I mean, I had Call of Duty 2 when it came out with the Xbox. That was the first game I had. You know, and I didn't really play online, but I played some against friends. And, like, playing from Call of Duty 2 all the way up until now, and I got so turned off by Black Ops 2.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. You know, you're playing a game that has kind of... Everybody expects something. When you pop in a Modern Warfare game, you're expecting the same thing no matter what. I mean, unless you're playing, you know, Call of Duty 1 where you've got World War II weapons.
Right.
You know... But even then, you know what a World War II weapon does.
Right, exactly.
You know, you understand it. You know, this game is a futuristic idea of present-day warfare.
Yeah.
Like, what would happen, you know, in another, you know, 27 years or whatever it's going to take, you know, to get to, or whatever, you know, to get to this point, you know, and it's like, how do you gauge what weapons do and what they don't do?
Oh, and yeah, and I mean, like, I had, my assault rifle that I got was a Type 95, and thinking off of Modern Warfare 3 that it was going to be a 3-round burst. Yeah. So I was pumping the trigger, and I'm like, this is an automatic weapon, which, you know, they have a lot of. And I want to say, first off, we went into what I thought was the basic training, you know, where we would play against bots.
Yeah.
And it ended up being that we just made a custom match to play against bots. To test out, we usually go from the lowest and go up to the highest. I mean, that's what we did with Black Ops, is we went the lowest setting all the way up to the highest to kind of test out the bots, see where they were, try and get better. We put it on the lowest setting, and those things beat the crap out of us. Which in Black Ops, me and you would put it on the hardest, and we would run amok.
Yeah,
we would destroy them.
It would usually be us versus 9 of them.
Right, and then we put this one on, and they're like, nope. And it just got to the point where I have a friend of ours, mutual friend of ours, who has played the Call of Duty series like I play Halo, like religiously, is amazing at it, you know, can go, you know, at 50 and 2, you know, on his kill to death. He's just ridiculous. And he even told me, he's like, this game is absolute trash. And he has never said that about a Call of Duty game ever.
Yeah, I think this game really changed everything. You know, in more ways than one. You know, if you think about Call of Duty 3, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Right.
You know, the last game that just came out. I love the story. The story was amazing. You know, and we even dipped into the multiplayer.
Oh yeah, it would be me, you, Tyler. You know, we'd get a bunch of people and we'd goof around.
Yeah, and it wasn't bad. And to go from that one to this one seems, you know, okay, it is Treyarch. Yes, I understand.
Right.
It's a different company, but the game itself is still fundamentally the same.
Right.
You've got a gun, there's a bad guy, or an objective. Take out both.
Well, even going to Black Ops 1 to this one.
Oh my god, it's night and day.
Yeah, it's this huge difference.
You know, but even then, it could just be the guns. You know, the sad part is it's less like, you know, it's got the same shell. It's just the only thing really.
Well, and I've noticed that the hitboxes are real wonky right now. That's something they're gonna have to patch. The fact that assault rifles and sniper rifles are pretty much useless. It's submachine guns and pistols that all pretty much do kills. And I'm sorry we're bashing this, but I do have a lot of friends that love this game and you know swear to God that it's the best one. And so I'm not saying based off of just what every one of my friends say is garbage that I'm going to say is garbage and what we played. You know, there's some people of my friends that love this game. They absolutely swear by it. So, I mean...
Well, like you said, you know, the game's got potential. I mean, really, it does. I mean, I love it that, you know, I can make a party, you know, I can invite my friends over, and I can play with my friends, and 100%, I bet you if I play with just, you know, if I could get 8 people together and do this, the game would be awesome.
Right.
A lot of my struggles online are mainly people I'm playing against. You know, it could be that I suck. You know, granted, I am probably the worst player in this game, absolutely. But I can't see that because I'm absolutely just that bad, you know, that it should ruin the whole game and experience for me completely. I mean, I should still be able to find something enjoyable.
Well, and honestly, to say so much that you suck at this game, I wouldn't even say it's true because we've played and I've seen you dominate matches. I've seen you dominate people. You know, we've gotten people together and you've done amazing. And so I honestly don't think it's your skill. I don't think it's my skill. I'm not the greatest, you know, Call of Duty player in the world. In fact, when I came to like Modern Warfare, I was definitely better at Modern Warfare than I was at Black Ops. But by no means do I think it's because we're both bad players. I honestly, there's something, and I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean, you know, and even to go off of, like, that we're terrible players, I mean, you know, that's where it comes into, like, you've got, you know, not saying everybody who plays a Call of Duty game is going to be a D-bag or something like that, but you're going to get that chance. Like, somebody's just like, well, you just suck, and just stop playing this game.
Yeah, you always get
like,
D-bags.
I paid $80 for this. You better play it and get some fun out of it.
I mean, even playing Halo, I still, you know, get D-bags from time to time. So, I mean, no matter what game it is, you're going to have D-bags.
Well, you know, and I'm like, I go in and I'm a big support player. Mm-hmm. I love to support my team. Mm-hmm. And, you know, whatever I'm doing to help either, you know, me get kills or to get an objective, like, even if I have to die 20 times to capture an area, I'll do it.
Right.
Just as long as it's helping out my team. You know, my K to D is the worst. In fact, Call of Duty Black Ops was the only game I had a positive K to D. And I'm like, coming into this game, I'm like, I love Black Ops. In fact, you know, I was the only one out of all of us to get it right away.
Yeah, you swore by Black Ops.
I love that game. I still, to this day, I'll play it.
Yeah.
You know, and it was so much fun.
Well, now with this one, yeah, I'll play that one. But... like, yeah, I remember you prestiged on that thing like 7, 8, 9 times, something like that, before you're finally like, yeah, I'll stop. It was ridiculous.
Well, it was just nobody was playing it.
Yeah.
No, everybody was playing other things, and that's kind of where I got sidetracked. But, you know, not to say, you know, I try to, like, this game has a lot of cool features to it. You know, I like that custom games can have bots. Mm-hmm. You know, I like that in the custom sections you can do gun game, you can do sticks and stones, you can do all those really great game types, just they suck online. You know, and like I said, you know, I'll give 25% to Treyarch. That, you know, they need to either fix something, they need to change something, hit markers need to be changed big time, because, you know, I'm shooting somebody with an assault rifle, you know, 5 or 6 shots should drop somebody. In fact, 2 to 3 should drop
especially
somebody.
if it's in the chest or the head. You
know, yeah, an M16, pop, 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 he's dead. And that's even from long range. And that's true to specs. But I'm like, this game is so off on wonky things that I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I haven't attempted the Tomahawks yet, which I
remember it from one. We would always like, okay, I got the Tomahawk, you got the Tomahawk. let's see how many tomahawk kills we can get by the end of the game.
Yeah, tomahawk challenge. I love tomahawk just because tomahawk is one of those, and this isn't those chuck it.
Yeah, let's throw it up in the air and see if it hits somebody.
This is challenging. Like, I'm running into an area, say we're doing demolition or a domination.
Yep.
Where there's an objective base where people are gathering into an area. I'm not just chucking it and trying to hit an area. I'm trying to run in and find people.
There's like 4 people, and you're like, I missed.
You know, tomahawk it. I'm trying to really get those, and I think 10 was the best I could do.
Yeah, I remember there would be me, you, and Tyler. Actually, one time we're like all 3 just tomahawks. Like, how many can we get?
Yeah, because we started that because I had 7, and I wanted to beat that record, and I got 3 more on one match, and I was like,
yeah.
But you know that I was excited. I was like, oh, this got tomahawks. I get to redo my tomahawk challenge, and I couldn't do it. You know, even the bots are a pain in the ass, and I'm like, you're supposed to be a learning tool, and you're whooping my ass.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, something's wrong.
Yeah, and
it just feels wrong.
Yeah, and 25, like you said, 25% is on Treyarch.
You know, and the other half is on to people who are either doing something malicious. I'm not gonna say that everybody online is a malicious player. Granted, there's a lot of better people playing this game than me, and I've seen a lot of them. But
well, like I was saying, like I've had a video before we did this. I was like, the community is everything.
Yeah. You know, they're gonna gauge of how something is, and it's tough when you're playing a game. The 25% that I would put on Treyarch, spawn killing.
That definitely needs to be fixed.
You can really work on a nice system to set up. Say, hey, this is a safe zone. This is where a group of this team will spawn, and that is not accessible by the other team. So that this team is able to get out of this area in multiple different ways. You know, it's difficult to do that because you can create bottlenecks.
Right.
And like, oh, everybody's gonna funnel out of this area. Everybody's just stand here, shoot them when they die, and come out.
And there's some games. I mean, even Modern Warfare 3 still had its problems. I mean, you could do the spawn protection like Gears of War did. You could do.
What about Halo? Halo has you spawn on people.
Yeah, you spawn by your partners.
Or you spawn in an area that does not have enemies. I mean, they gauge that there's a big area that an enemy is not near.
Right.
So why can't they incorporate this?
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, a lot of times you're on smaller maps in Call of Duty. I mean, comparatively,
the boat.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what their issue is and why they have never ever attempted to fix it.
Yeah, spawn killings was one of the biggest ones. You know, and in this one, ordinances are kill streaks, whatever.
Kill streaks.
Anything. If it comes out of the air, it comes out of the sky, like, it's destroying everything in a huge area because it's futuristic, warfare. And I'm like, bit overpowered, don't you think?
Yeah.
And I ran a test game. I ran a custom game against some bots to test out all of these different things. I mean, I went 700 to 5 days.
Yeah, I remember that. I was watching you do it. You set it up, so it was like,
yeah. They're so ridiculous. Like, one thing, just bomb me, run, and I'm like, nobody has a chance against that.
Yeah, you would get like 13, 14 kills on one sweep just because, like, you'd hit them, they'd respawn, you'd hit them again.
Yeah, and it just seems like everything is really overpowered. And I'm like, does it need to be this overpowered? I mean, I understand it's the future, so stuff is going to be new, something's going to be better, but I just feel that, there's a few things that can be changed, there's a lot of like my biggest beefs and stuff like that, but it's mostly I haven't figured out a way to play the game the way it's supposed to play. You put in first time playing Modern Warfare 2, which was the first one I even dived into. I didn't even play the 1. But I got into it and I played it and I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I'm running around dead. Okay, I'm dead. You got to get used to playing the game, got to get used to the maps, got to get used to this stuff. But it's like I said, I popped in Black Ops 2, and this game was so foreign to me.
Right.
It's just like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what these guns do. I don't know the maps. I don't know anything. And like, trying to jump into this game, with an optimism of like, I'm playing this, I just got more frustrated than I did enjoy it. So it's just like, this is where I'm giving it a downfall is the enjoyment factor is completely out of the game.
Well, yeah, and well, even like you said, Modern Warfare 2, you didn't know what was doing. You were, still learning everything. But when you went from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3...
Well, there's Black Ops in the middle.
Well, I understand that, but I'm comparing Modern Warfares here. When you went from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, you knew what you were doing. I mean, there's a few different guns, whatever, but you knew the game.
Yeah,
you go from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2, it's like two different games.
Oh, completely. And that was a part of... I mean, I loved Black Ops 4's guns. I loved it. I mean, that's why you play a first-person shooter, right? It's for the weapons. Why do you play Gears of War? It's got a freaking chainsaw and a gun.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the guns.
And why does so many people play Halo? I mean, because of the weapons, because of everything that goes off it.
And sword.
And I hate comparing the Call of Duty series to Halo because they're both different and they're both good in their own rights.
But it's a first-person shooter.
Oh, it is. They're both first-person shooters. But, if you look at, you go from 1 to 2 to 3 to, 4, and then, Reach was in there, how consistent they were. I mean, they changed up some aspects, like they added armor abilities or whatever, but it was still consistent. The sniper rifle in 1 is still the sniper rifle in 4. It's the same weapon.
Yeah.
They added stuff, obviously the battle rifle, all the Forerunner weapons and stuff, but, they added stuff over time, but it's still the same weapon. And like I was talking about, I took the Type 95, and I'm expecting a 3-round burst, and it's automatic. It's a totally different weapon.
Yeah. I mean, gun makes a game.
Mm-hmm.
But, in this case, like I said, it has potential. It might take me a long time. I might never pick it up again.
Yeah. I think I hit level 12, and I haven't put it in. I've been playing other things.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I left a bad taste in my mouth, and it was it. I was done. I washed my hands of it, kind of. But, and I gave up. I stopped playing 3 after a while, and it wasn't because the game turned out... Did they have any updates that really made it garbage? 3?
Not really. I think they kept actually making it better,
yeah.
With their updates, because they, fix, certain glitches and, fix different spawn problems. Like, they kept fixing stuff. I mean, it never got 100%. And Call of Duty's never seemed to get 100%, because for some reason people seem to be able to hack them and do whatever else.
And that's what really came in. Like, when Modern Warfare 3 became this unrealistic game of, like, everybody's out for themselves, nobody cares about the objectives, nobody cares about what's going on anymore. Like, when we had groups together, with me, you, Tyler, all the people together, we had fun, but it almost became frustrating for all of us, too. And I'm like, this shouldn't be happening. We should all sit down and play this game and have fun. We should be challenged because the people on the other team should be good.
Right.
Because, obviously we'd have games where we'd stomp. Like, yeah, we're bad. And then it's like, next game we get demolished. That's the kind of balance you need. You need to have your good moments, your bad moments. It all happens. But, when it gets to those points where people are ridiculously good, that's another 25% Treyarch. They need to filter people out by skill. And it's not that difficult because their skills are set out in full motion on their profile. Yeah. I can look up your combat record and it'll show me this person is this freaking good.
Right.
And
well, and that's the thing too, and this goes to the other, 75%. Some of them, I'm not going to say all, but some of them aren't even that legitimately good. They use an aimbot, or they've got a lag switch, or they've got some other thing that they're doing to modify their system so that way they appear that good.
Well, yeah, and then it comes down to that, like the 75% that, of the community based. Some people want, all they care about is their K to D. They want to show off this imaginary number that means all the difference, and I just don't get it.
By the way, I just want to say for everybody, your K to D is not going to get you into heaven. You're not going to be standing in line, and you're going to be like, oh, Butch, your K to D in Call of Duty is good. You're allowed in. Bryan, yours is all right. I'll allow you in. Okay. No, yours sucks. You're going to hell. It's not even about that. I mean, honestly, who cares?
Some people do. They look at it as this is their trophy. This is like, look at this. Like, I murked people in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Black Ops, Black Ops 2. I've got the all best score. Look at my thing. And really like, oh, I don't even own the game. I don't play games. Like,
right.
who are you trying to impress?
So
You're not putting this on a resume for a job.
Right. It's not, yeah. And that's the thing too. It's not like, well, I had a 2.0 kill to death ratio in Black Ops 2. Hired. Right? No. Somebody probably look at you and be like, did you ever get off your couch?
No. No, I didn't. I never slept, ate.
Right? You get to like some of those people like, here's my bathroom bag. Like, I'm going to the bathroom in a bag so I don't have to get up.
Yeah, it turns out to be that. And that's what, it starts to get ridiculous. And I understand there's great players out there, but have some humility or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
be humble about it.
Yeah, be humble. You know, don't try to like, I'm the best, you suck, you should never play this game ever.
Right.
Fine, I'll trade my game in and get
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah, get something fun. SimCity 4. I want that game. I'll trade Call of Duty Black Ops
for that new SimCity that's coming out.
SimCity.
The one I'm looking forward to is Stick of Truth. The South Park game.
South Park.
Definitely looking forward to it. So yeah, definitely looking forward to Stick of Truth. But as we wrap up here, I know we've come to expect to have me put a number on a game and break down the overall. But unfortunately with this game, I can't do that. Because I have so many friends that say this game is amazing, and I have so many friends that say this thing is trash. And I'm not going to be like, oh, this is a 10. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is a 2. Because, you know, I may feel it's a 2, but a friend may feel it's a 10. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. It's not fair. But what I will say is rent.
Yeah, you know, definitely, I don't think we've given this game the, you know, like most games that you played them. Even if it was tough, Resident Evil, God. That game. Even though it was tough,
Oh.
you gave it the chance and you played through it, you know, we did what was needed to be done for it. To give at least somewhat of a realistic review.
Yeah.
I do not think that we could justifiably give this game a review. I played it and I put it down just because of my own beliefs on it.
And so I will say, I mean, me and him have both played it. Not necessarily enough to fully review it. I gave you my beliefs on it. He gave you his. I've told you what some of my friends have said. And unfortunately, this is tough. This is like my first tough video on saying, you know, with this one, this is going to be this is on you to pick it up and rent it and try it out if you don't already have it. You know, other companies, you see the commercials like 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, you know, 5 stars. I would say rent this thing. Before you do anything, rent it.
Yeah, see how it feels for you. I would say definitely, try it out. Don't spend the
ridiculous amounts of money we did.
Even $63 with tax or whatever it comes out to be. Rent it. $4 or whatever.
Yeah.
$3.49 a night, something.
Yeah,
like
whether
that.
it's through GameFly or you go to Redbox or you know Family Video, whatever.
Just try it.
Just rent it first.
Because you might like this game, and then you'd be like, well, okay, so I spent $3, $4, whatever, to make sure that this is the right choice for me. That you give it a shot and you give it a chance. Because this game isn't like EA. It doesn't have any of the
online passes.
So you're good to rent it. You know, you can try it out.
And I would definitely, me personally as a gamer, I would rather pay $3 or whatever it is. I think I can go to Family Video and it's whatever it is. Yeah. Whether it's $3, $4, I'd rather pay that, have it for 7 days, play it, and be like, okay, I love this game. I'll pay the $60 for it, rather than pay the $60 for it and be like, this is absolute trash. Yeah. So as a gamer, I would rather do that, and I would suggest doing that for you too.
Yeah, and like I said, the game's got a lot more than just a multiplayer, which, I mean, it still has a story. If you're not a big online multiplayer, it's still got the story.
But which, like I said, was good. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, which, a lot of their stories have kept me pretty enthralled into it. So, I'm always pretty gung ho about stories, especially and especially Modern Warfare. They don't even boast about their stories. They're all about their online play. And
Yeah.
I got intentfully into their stories. Black Ops, Modern Warfare, all of them. I liked them all. But yeah, zombies. If you like zombies. I mean, people like zombie shooters. Somebody has to. They're making 80 zombie
People
games.
love them because they keep making them. They keep shoveling them out.
They keep making zombie games. So there's a time and a place for that. I guess want to shoot some zombies, go shoot some zombies. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but go shoot some zombies.
So yeah, there it is, you guys. There is our review. I mean, this one was tough. I wanted to like this game. I mean, even I told Bryan before Halo even came out. I got that game expecting it to suck, and I was like, I am looking forward to Black Ops 2. This is my game I'm looking forward to, because Black Ops 1 was so good. I'm looking forward to it, and now I'm like, I mean, really. And I'll tell you this. To be fair, I will keep playing. I definitely will, as much as I don't want to. I'll keep trying. I'll keep playing. I'll keep seeing if they patch it, whatever they do to fix it. And I will come back to this. I will do another review, whether it's in 2 months, 3 months, whatever. I will come back to it. And I will let you guys know. And this is a promise I will make to my viewers, that I will come back to this game and actually give it a fair review. It's just, right now I can't. It just can't be done. So, with that being said, this has been Black Ops 2. It is what it is. Rent it first if you don't have it. This is Bryan Watson. Glad he finally made it to the show. And
I've been here.
He's been here behind the scenes.
I've been here the whole time.
Been here the whole time. Superman video, I was in the back.
In the back.
Next week, we're actually going to do something special. We're going to do the DLC for Skyrim, Dragonborn. And we're going to try and do something where we set up an actual interview through Xbox Connect. So we're going to see how that works, and we'll see you guys next week. As always, I'm the Bigman Gamer, and this is Bigman Gaming. Catch you guys next week.
So, don't forget, December 10th at noon, Joy, Wisconsin, episode 2. Will be coming out at noon. Be there, be square, something along those lines.
Yeah, make sure you check YouTube. Make sure you watch your Facebooks for those that have me liked and him liked. Also, website.
www.joywisconsin.com. If you're looking for Big Man Gaming, is / gaming.
Yes. Same website, but / gaming. I have... The homepage is just pretty much, quotes of the week or the month, whatever, just kind of some updates. Then the videos page where you can check out every video. I have a blog that I post on once in a while. And actually, I wanted to say this, and I'm glad we did this. Starting this week, actually, we're going to start doing we're already doing video podcasts. We're going to start doing audio podcasts. It's pretty much just going to be me, Bryan, and Matt. We're going to sit around and talk about news, movies, just pretty much events. I know pretty much on here we talk about games, but I want to start doing, all kinds of stuff. So keep a lookout for that. That's going to be for listening. I mean, obviously, if you're sitting playing video games, turn it on, listen to it. It's going to be us BS telling jokes, making fun of one another. And I hope to start getting special guests on there, too. So,
cool.
Yeah. So definitely keep a lookout on the website. We'll put a link here in the video, and I'll put one down below. And my Facebook site, his Facebook site for Joy, Wisconsin, and I'll put the Joy, Wisconsin link down there. And that's pretty much it.
That's it.
December 10th. Mark your calendars.
It's coming up.
I don't care. Mark them. Mark them.
It's a week.
Mark them. I will come to your house and I will cut you.
Here's today. There. Marked.
Yeah. Just saying.
So you're going to go to their houses and cut them?
Yes. If they don't mark it, I'll be like, this person didn't mark it. Cutting them.
How are you going to know if they didn't mark their calendar? Are you going to go to everybody's house?
I'll be like Santa.
So you're Santa?
Well, like the anti-Santa. I mean, I'm big enough and I got a black beard.
But isn't there already an anti-Santa?
I don't know.
What does he do?
I don't know. I ain't going to look it up, aren't you?
Might as well.
You're going to put this in the video? As a blooper?
Anti-Santa.
Why did your thing pop like
It says "and I Santa." Whoa.
I'm Santa and I know it.
That is not what I wanted. Is this thing like retarded?
I don't know. Yeah, make sure you check it out. Websites, YouTube, everything. We want to push this stuff out there. We want, Joy Wisconsin out there. We want my show out there. Get it, share it, show everybody. I don't care if you're going to show your aunt, your grandmother, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your cousins, nephews, uncles, nephews, former roommate, whoever. Show everybody and anybody.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people, but we want people to see this because you're a funny guy, and I'm informative and fat.
But, so...
Oh, the Krampus! That's what a Krampus is! Okay, so, I gotta tell this story, whether this makes it in the video or not. I was bouncing at Ned's with Jordan, right? Two guys come up in these ridiculous costumes. We're like, what are you? And the guy's like, oh, we're celebrating Christmas. I'm the Krampus. I'm like, what the hell's a Krampus? Now I know.
Yeah.
That is the anti-Santa.
Yeah. He punishes bad children during Christmas season. So, Santa rewards good kids, and then he obviously doesn't do anything for bad kids. And this creature comes along and actually punishes bad kids. So, it was more of an emphasis, like, be really good this year, or something bad's going to happen to you. But,
So, Jordan, if you're watching this, that's what a Krampus is.
Yeah, this is folklore back in the 1896. So,
seriously, it was two dudes. They're both, like, in their 60s, dressed as this thing. We're like, what are you doing? Like, oh, celebrating Christmas for the Krampus. You're scaring off our customers.
Well, see, but you're punishing bad people during the holidays for not marking the calendar, apparently. But
yes,
but
I will punish you if you don't mark your calendar.
But aren't you technically just like a creeper or a stalker? I mean, you're invading people's houses and looking at their calendars.
Don't tell people my secret. If you want to get bad, Santa's a pervert then too.
Well, but he invades your house and leaves shit.
Well, fine. I'll invade their house and I'll leave a lava lamp sitting there. People will be like, nothing was taken, but the hell does lava lamp come from?
So you're gonna give them bad gifts now.
Yeah.
So if you don't watch my video and you don't like it or you dislike it, he's gonna come to your house and leave a lava lamp.
I will leave a lava lamp.
So you will know that he has been there.
And I don't like the fact that you didn't like it or didn't watch it or didn't mark your calendar.
So that's a lot of people.
Yeah. A lot of people are getting a lava lamp this year.
Because, there's like 6 billion people in this world.
Yeah.
And, approximately 100 people watch us. So let's hear 6 billion minus 120.
Hey, I'm just saying.
So that's about, still
I got a lot of work to do and a lot of
5999999.
I got a lot of lava lamps to buy.
So if you're a lava lamp company, be really happy this season because
if you see my face making all these orders,
he's gonna be buying a lot of lava lamps.
Wow, I think that about wraps it.
And that's it. It's another episode.
You're gonna add this somewhere in there.
It was a nightmare.